The Odyssey is back. Insert your favorite "We're Back" song here. Let's talk about what happened last time. The crew, the chosen, as some call them, the chosen, as some like to inflect, have defeated the sun god Helios. That's right, and Arenys showed up, thanks to some meddling PCs, lassoed the poor sun god Helios, and teleported away. Who knows where they went? But here we are, left on the Garden of Helios, a very pleasant and sunny island. Some would say it was sunnier just moments ago. And now there's a pile of treasure and a bunch of beat up heroes. That's where we'll pick up. So after defeating the sun god Helios, you all take a look at the treasure that he has laying around. And it's a massive hoard, because he was a gold dragon. 40,000 gold pieces, equivalent of jewels and gems and such, that y'all can add to party treasure.
I take a swig.
In addition, yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
I Scrooge McDuck for a bit. I take off my pants.
Roll a d20 to Scrooge McDuck. Do you have the skill?
I mean, that's one way to kill him.
We had downtime for 2 weeks. You could have learned how to Scrooge McDuck.
I had a 12.
Yeah,
I rolled a 12. True. I don't know what I can add to that, but
yeah, you Scrooge McDuck fairly well. Others have done it better before you, but you didn't embarrass yourself.
It's my first time, everyone.
2 unique items exist within this hoard. The first that I will point out is a beautiful golden chariot. It's called the Chariot of Dawn.
Oh, it's like a sun chariot?
It is. It says Helios once used this chariot to fly around Thylea, inspiring awe in the primitive mortals who lived on the continent before the coming of the Dragonlords. This was the origin of his claim to be the sun god. Okay, let's see what this thing does. Chariot of Dawn. It's a beautifully decorated artifact made from bronze. It can only be activated while during the day and in open air, cannot be used underground or during night. When activated with its command word, a team of 4 golden horses spring into existence to pull the vehicle. The chariot shines with a painfully radiant light in a 60-foot radius. Anyone within that radius, other than the rider, takes 4 radiant damage.
Dang. It's pretty good.
It has a flying speed of 90 feet.
Shit, okay.
And flying is a free action, but the horses are difficult to control. So every round that you're flying, you have to use your bonus action to control the horses with a wisdom animal handling check. And failure means that you lose control and the horses, kind of do what they want to do. Could be fun. Y'all have a Chariot of Dawn now.
Wow.
Kind of load that up onto the boat.
Does it require attunement?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a fair question. Let's take a look.
You said 4 radiant to people within 60 feet?
That is correct. Chariot of Dawn.
Including the rider?
Yeah, except the rider. The rider is the only one that does not take that damage. It does require attunement.
Okay.
It is a wondrous item. It is legendary.
Right. So could we all hop in that and not have to deal with this boat anymore?
Well,
how many passengers does it take? 2?
Yeah, it says rider individual, so it's built for 1.
It's pretty.
So everybody else can hang on, but they take radiant damage.
Right.
If we all just piggyback on each other.
Actually, it would take 2 if Esther and Kyros both want to get on.
Oh, that's true.
Fun note. Fun note.
Esther doesn't take
That's
the radiant damage every round or whatever.
Well, if Esther's the one riding, though, would Kyros take the radiant damage?
I mean,
slippery slope. Okay. The other thing that you find in the horde, and this is the big one, it is a 1-inch metal cube. Doesn't look like much, but actually, Andromeda, this is an instant fortress, and this is the fortress of the Dragonlords. Upon finding this, that means officially the Dragonlords, as a faction in the world of Thylea, is back.
Ooh.
Dragonlords are back in the menu.
I think y'all know what an instant fortress is. You probably all heard of it. You take this cube, you toss it on the ground, you say the command word, and boom, you get a 20 by 20 by 30 foot high magical fortress.
If you want to cheese, you throw it on the boss and you activate it, and then they're crushed by a fortress.
You can throw it at a creature in an area. It must make a DC 15 dex saving throw or take 10d10 bludgeoning damage.
A tower lands.
Pretty much.
That was his opening move. He would throw the fortress at like a crowd, and then he was a wizard,
and
then hide.
The fortress itself is pretty cool. It's made of adamantine. Its magic prevents it from being tipped over. The roof, the door, the walls all have 100 hit points and are immune to damage from non-magical weapons. That does exclude siege weapons, so somebody can siege the tower. But it does have resistance to all other damage.
It overall has 100, or each feature has 100? Like each door,
the
each
roof,
window?
the door, and the walls each have 100 hit points.
Each? Wow, okay.
But the only way to repair it is with a wish spell.
Yeah.
So over time, if it does take damage, it's going to eventually wear down. It doesn't get the hit points back every time you bring it back in a cube form and throw it again. It just sort of wears down over time.
Sounds like the kind of wish that would knock you out for a few days too, because
Yeah.
it doesn't replicate a spell. So that would be rough.
No. It
it says this use of the spell counts as a replicating a spell.
Oh, okay.
But it only heals 50.
It has that note.
Yeah, it only heals 50 hit points a time. So if it takes a lot of damage, you're burning a bunch of wish spells.
Well, you got one a day usually, right? One spell, unless you have a ring or something.
This thing's also immune to knock and similar magic. So
that's cool.
And it's
folks that scurry in, they're pretty much in there.
Only
you
people
gotta break the door, the walls down, or whatever to get in. So
magic prevents it from being tipped over is interesting. So if you can get it set up sideways, we could just fall into it. I don't know. That might have a use.
Does this require attunement?
It does not.
Cool.
Wondrous item, rare. No mention of attunement at all.
Instant fortress. I choose you.
No, not Fortress, the Pokemon.
It's a steel type though.
Here's the more interesting thing. Andromeda, your little backstory deal says 1, you have to find a dragon egg.
Done.
Hatch it and raise it to be your companion.
Done.
Check.
You have to attune with one of the Crown of the Dragonlords.
Done.
And you have to find the Fortress of the Dragonlords, the magical item island of Instant Fortress.
Done.
Did you hit all your?
That means Andromeda has completed
her
character backstory.
Yay! I feel so
accomplished. You get the special feature now.
Yeah, you get
2
something.
down.
She gets Blessing of the Dragonlord. Are you ready, Andromeda? This is. Don't get too excited. This is actually one you can't use quite yet, but could become very handy if you do ever get a chance to use it. Okay.
Banish one ghost.
While mounted on a dragon, you gain that dragon's resistances, damage immunities, and senses. Blind sight, dark vision, passive perception if it's greater than yours. The dragon has to be an adult or an ancient dragon. But that means you can also use its legendary resistance ability, but it does count towards its uses of that each day. So you and the adult or ancient dragon become one. Your dragon's a little young yet, but there are more dragons in the world too. So
Go steal somebody's dragon.
Esther likes that idea, actually.
No one asked you.
That's a good one, Kyros. That's a good thought, Kyros. Now you're thinking like me, eh?
Oh no.
Hey, it's been a little while, it feels like, since we last spoke. It's actually only been 1 minute in game, but out of game it's been like a month, so I figured I'd hop in and see how everything's going.
I cherish every second I'm not talking to you, so it felt great. What's up? We killed the dragon. Are you happy? I thought you loved the dragon.
Hey, actually, I'm pretty happy. You did good for your little trial, huh? You killed a god. Now we're ready for Lytheria, huh? That bitch. We're gonna get her.
Fake god. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, god.
This chariot's, and I don't even think this is real.
Hey,
kick the tires on
the best I could do on short notice, huh? There's only so many gods around. All right, now that we've established that, I'm actually going to reward my new Dragonlords, huh? Esther's Dragonlords are back. Hey, Andromeda?
I'm pretty sure
Andromeda's ready to lead us into the fray, huh?
Andromeda's Dragonlords, I'm pretty sure.
So, Esther's going to give you your choice of the next place to go.
Oh, how kind.
He's ready. He's ready to take a trip to visit Lytheria. He's ready to head to Charybdis. But if y'all want to, head somewhere else, he's, you got a little bit of time. This is day, 19, I think, on the countdown. Today's day 19 on the countdown. You've got some time. You could explore. He's going to give you one freebie. He's going to reward you all.
Dragonlord.
Very giving. Very giving person, Esther.
That's literally my thought, CC, is do we want to go to the Horde of the Dragonlords?
Yes. I'm going to find his dragon.
Get my rod of rulership. Conk him on the head with it. Or is that the one I need? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, why would I want any of these other ones?
No, you're looking for your gem, aren't you?
Oh, I'm looking for the gem of seeing. Oh, CC needed the rod of lordly might.
Yeah, she has it.
But you have it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got my rods confused.
We're two quests down.
Okay. So I need the gem of seeing. Okay, cool. I'm going to have...
So, Esther will let you know. Esther's the one that knows where the Horde is. It's actually, he hid it in Lutheria's domain.
What is wrong with you? Are you a dumbass?
It's the best place to hide it, huh? It's the best place to hide it. No one's going to go there, huh?
Including you, dipshit.
No, that's where we're going to head next if you want to go. But it's going to be tough going. There's no coming back, huh? Maybe. Could be a suicide mission.
We should create a save file in case something goes horribly wrong. I gotcha.
Oh, there's a save point just over.
Yeah, that's not
on the other side of the Horde.
That can't be good.
It's the first and only save point you've encountered the whole game.
Yeah,
this is it.
I've never gotten a warning before that's just like, you want to save, right?
There's like an ominous fog past that point also.
Yeah.
Liz, what were you going to say, Liz?
No, I think it's just like, maybe we should do someone else's quest first and then gain at least one more level before we take on the God of Death.
And dreams. Maybe it'll just be nice.
So that's a good point. Let's see where everybody else is at on their thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kyros needs the Horde of the Dragon.
Yeah, I need all of it, I think.
Yeah. So then
Kyros, find a way back home by enhancing the Antikythera. You did enhance.
Yep.
So you're good there. Find the fabled treasures of the Dragonlords to find your gem of seeing. So that is the one that Kyros needs. And now all you got to do is go pay Lutheria's house a visit, knock on the door, head in, find the treasure, easy peasy.
So easy. Happy-go-lucky.
Lemon squeezy.
Naya needs to defeat the creature that has been fated to kill you, which, by the way, is Lytheria. Okay? That's a 2-for-1, folks. That's called a 2-for-1.
It's what a savings.
Nyrix has to find a family artifact that is key to ending the curse, which you have, Belt of Fire Giant Strength, as well as a Gem of Brightness, and end your family's curse, which you know is tied to Typhon Island, where you've not been yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the last thing I need to do. Is that.
So
Typhon
then,
Island then?
Yeah.
I'm down.
do we know where that is?
I think we have our best guess that it's the spear. I think I have it in parentheses though, so I don't think that's been confirmed. But let me look at my notes.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
have
I just
it
have in
written anywhere
parentheses
else.
Typhon. But everything else, I think we've pretty much eliminated in the Forgotten Sea.
Trying to find my map.
Yeah, because the Titan and the Dreamer are the only other unknowns, but we can pretty safely assume who those are associated with.
Right.
Yeah, I've actually confirmed those for you, Cece. Yes, the Titan is Praxis. That's the Tower of Sidon.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dreamer is Charybdis. That's the whirlpool that leads to Lutheria's domain. Yes, so the Spear is the only island in the Forgotten Sea that you don't have confirmed. And you do know that Typhon Island is somewhere in the Forgotten Sea.
So
there we go.
So, take a chance and go there. Liz mentioned levels. I've been fair enough to metagame a bit. Your next level, if you want to reach level 10, is available for you in Lutheria's domain. So you will not hit level 10 until you head to Charybdis and take a trip.
Interesting.
So you can bounce through as many of these other islands as you like.
Right.
But there's no level 10 for you until you go knocking on somebody's door.
Yeah, so if we go to Typhon, we get whatever Timothy's endgame skin looks like. But
which is pretty good. I mean, it might come in handy against Lutheria, given their domain, their portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
But
At
I
least
am
for me,
content.
but-
I'm content to go right to Lutheria.
Yeah, either way for me too.
That's my vote, but I wouldn't resist.
Because doing that would take care of 2, right? And we get a level.
Yeah, like I said, you do have some time. It's 19 days left until the end of the Oath of Peace. So,
well, what's our distance for each one relatively?
Yeah, your travel's down to 2 days now because you have Esther's undead crew that can get you from place to place relatively quickly. Although that's based on Esther's ability to do that and not your own.
Okay, so if we banish him, hypothetically, if at some point he gets banished, we lose that. Although I'm still the captain, maybe I can do it. I don't know. I don't know. Lutheria just feels like such an end game thing to me, but it's the level, it's 2 things. I don't know.
But if Nyrix is saying that there's, that Nyrix's final form will be useful against Lutheria, why don't we take advantage of the faster travel time now?
Maybe
grab it, and then
I am. What I'm trying to say is I'm ultimately good for pushing Lutheria back as far as possible. It's also that not as far as possible, but it also seems like maybe that's not the end game. If we get like a level and complete 2 things, there might be stuff after it still.
I'm happy to throw an alternative on the table for you. The alternative for another level could be visiting the Tower of Sidon.
Okay.
Right. Granted, I am going to tell you, I believe that's a little more difficult than Lutheria's domain, so just so you know what you're getting into.
So, do we want to do Typhon then Lutheria?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of
leaning
into. 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom.
To Sidon.
Right. Okay.
So I'm hearing you're going to go to the Spear, hoping that's Typhon Island, then probably head to Charybdis and Lutheria after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Okay. All right.
We're getting all the side quests done, so we're overpowered to fight the, end boss.
I see.
As you do.
Right. Okay. On the way to the Spear, do we want to have story time with Kira? Do a little Thylea backstory fill-in since we're getting close to what feels like the end here?
Sure.
I think there's
She
one
hasn't been
more
doing
history
anything
lesson
lately.
that she's been kind of depressed.
Yeah, I think
be
the
honest.
whole Esther being
She's
on
been
board is
going
really
through it.
bumming her out. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. Bumming
Okay.
me out too.
Maybe this is a way to distract yourself from the fact that there's an Esther Lion guy she's very disturbed by
Not my fault.
captaining the undead crew of the Ultros
Also not my fault.
that she has to be on.
Not my fault.
Not trying to pass blame as Kira, but saying that, then the game was played and it only made things worse.
That's okay. Debatable.
Maybe my fault.
Technically, I think it's me and Marty's fault because we were pushed the, best out of 3 type of thing.
Oh, you did win the first game.
We all
Yeah.
agreed
You won
that.
the first game outright, hands down. Yeah.
True.
Debatable. It's no one's fault.
Nobody's
I mean,
It's good to
it's
fail.
not Esther's fault. That's
it's,
certainly.
well, if
what
there's
I-
one
Kinda his
person whose
fault.
fault it is, it's the actions that directly caused all of this.
Oh.
Go ahead, Kira.
Now that we have that out of the way. All right, so we've heard the story of the legend of creation, right? Kentamanes and Thylea and sort of that whole deal. We've heard about the birth of the Titans and all of the siblings that Sidon and Lutheria were sort of created along with. And I think the creation of the Fey races we've also heard about, where Sidon and Lutheria brought about the creation of the Fey races, and then their older brother Talius created the Myrmikes. I might be butchering the pronunciation, but that was the insect-like race with the hive mind intelligence. And the last place that we left off was Kentamane stripping Talius of his power and giving it to Sidon as punishment for doing that. So after that moment, Thylea and Kentamane and all of their children dwelt in peace for a while, but Lutheria and Sidon enslaved the eldest brother, Talius, for creating that race. And the remaining siblings decided upon revenge. So Hergeron, the second oldest brother, was the god of strength and valor, and was brassly confident in his own abilities. So he challenged Sidon to a duel. But Sidon, having absorbed much of his eldest brother's power, easily bested his challenger. He imprisoned and defeated Hergeron beneath a great tower, chaining him so that the full weight of the building was forever pressing down on Hergeron's enormous neck and shoulders. The remaining 4 siblings, realizing Sidon had grown too powerful to challenge directly, decided to strike at Lutheria. And in secret, they traveled to her island, but the goddess of death set a trap for her kin. She, through ritual sacrifice of 1,000 basilisks, created a great pool of poisonous blood at the heart of her domain. And when the invaders set foot upon the island, they triggered wards of power that released the magic in a lethal burst, instantly turning 3 of the 4 to stone. The only one that escaped was Chelsea, the goddess of swiftness, because she was nimble enough. Knowing that the twins would come after her, she took shelter beneath a massive volcano, where she could use her speed and her quickness to survive the labyrinth of tunnels and lava tubes. So when Sidon learned of this failed attack against his sister wife, fun title, he flew off the hinge, right? And in a blind rage, he summoned a great storm to lash all of the islands of Thylea, seeking to flood the chambers where she was hiding. Well, the storms were so great that they threatened to wash Thylea itself away, and that's something that Kentamane wasn't going to allow. So he stepped up, and to this point, even though he'd stayed neutral in all of these battles, now that the safety of Thylea had become threatened, he stepped up and intervened. He blunted the storms. He forbade Sidon and Lutheria from destroying the volcano that sheltered their sister. And then at that point, Sidon was just like, well, I'm not going to let her escape. She's not going to get out of this without some retribution. So even though Sidon couldn't challenge Kentamine, he leaned on Lutheria's cunning. And so what they did was they used their power and the power stolen from their fallen siblings to reach deep into the foundation of Thylea itself, shifted rock and stone, and sealed off tunnels and chambers beneath the volcano, one by one.
To trap her.
Chelsea ran as best she could from their relentless work, driven ever deeper beneath the earth, but in the end, she found herself trapped in a tiny chamber at the very heart of the volcano itself. And with every exit sealed, the walls slowly closed in tighter and tighter as burning lava oozed through the cracks and crevices in floor and ceiling. But instead of crushing her, the twins stopped at the last instant and entombed her for all eternity in a crypt of searing heat and noxious fumes.
Oh, so that makes them anti-heroes, actually, because, they pulled back at the last second.
Right. They could join the team in the sequel.
Esther appreciates the commentary.
No.
That's the way he sees it. That is the last history lesson on the Titans and Thylea and Kentamine and the creation of the world. It was after that that we learned about the arrival of the Dragonlords, Esther in the First War, Esther's curse, which we've all heard about. Maybe one or two more opportunities for story time with Kira, but that's where we'll end today.
Yep.
So, if you're a lizard person and you're giving, if you're a lizard folk and you're giving, your sacrifice or whatever it is to the goddess under the volcano, now you know who you're actually giving it to. Poor Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bust her out.
We'll count that as day 18. How about?
So long rest is what you're saying.
Oh, you wanted a long rest? Is that what you guys wanted?
It'd be nice.
The story actually took the full day, and since you were doing the story and you're supposed to not be doing anything,
So
no, it's fine.
dehydrated.
All right, everybody can have a long rest.
Yay.
Where the heck's the long? Oh, there it is.
I was just gonna read the thing where I was gonna throw the next encounter at you. I shouldn't have done that. I should do that after the long rest. The long rest first.
Guys, I've heard about this great saltwater cleanse. You just drink a bunch of salt water, and then you shit yourself then, basically. Is that cool?
Let's do it over the side.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of Esther.
Yeah, I read about it from a nutritionalist.
Just make it so unpleasant to be in Kyros' body.
I just like the idea that that's the essence of Esther that needs to be.
I'm trying to cleanse. Hey, it's a cleanse, right?
But it's a real Thylea product opportunity waiting there.
Thylea and colon blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Get the Esther out.
I could be an influencer.
Get the
You
Esther
just lie
out.
about stuff.
Right.
Actually, I'm not very
Okay.
good at lying. I am a
On your way to the spear, one more little side event here. Fun little side event for you all. The horizon changes on day 17. And it seems to rise up. A huge wave is approaching your ship.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. The undead crew has it. They prepare as only an undead crew can prepare by not doing anything different because
Because they're dead, they don't care. They're like, what's the worst that can happen?
it actually soon becomes apparent that this wave is caused by something massive that's moving beneath the water.
Oh, good.
Does the undead crew have that too?
And this wave towers above your ship to the point where it's blotting out the sun. But your ship sort of just rides up the wall of the wave. And as your ship climbs, there's a shadow of this gargantuan creature. Bigger than what you've seen before. And you've seen some big things out here in the waters. It's darkening the water below. It looks to be some type of titanic humanoid. Dozens of writhing arms and heads.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Special K is here.
But it seems to just be unaware of your vessel. And eventually, your ship crests and rides down the wall of the wave. And the ocean calms.
Okay. That was something.
Where's it going?
Yeah, do we know, like, the direction he was heading in?
I could ask you to make a survival check, but
Outlanders?
I think I know what's going to happen. All right, let's see. You would say it's heading in the direction of the mainland.
Oh, what?
Generally, from where you're at.
Okay.
Well, that's a problem for future us.
Yeah, less than great.
Special K.
Hey, maybe if we kill his bratty kids, he'll be really grateful, right?
If he ends the world in water, I want it clear that was my idea.
Oh, you got.
I'm gonna sue him for copyright infringement in the house.
Plagiarism, right?
He owes you royalties.
Yeah.
Okay.
I called dibs.
Right.
Come on, I wanted to do it.
Like,
Right.
I'm into joint ventures. Give me a call.
I'll sit in one of your 8 million hands.
I'm not sure if he needs the help, but okay. All right, so you reach the island of the Spear. This is indeed Typhon Island.
Hooray.
Let me mark this so I don't forget where you all are at. Okay. All right. Let's head back and take a look at Typhon. Okay. As you approach Typhon Island, the sea starts to grow rough. Not nearly as rough as what you've just experienced, but it is still rough. And you see this massive volcanic island come into view. There's a central peak, and it belches thick black smoke and white hot lava. And although you can see black sand beaches on the shore, choppy waters and a ring of jagged rocks protruding from the sea make a safe landfall very challenging here. So I need somebody to manage getting the ship to a point where you can actually dock in order to reach Typhon. If that's your desire. You may come up with a different idea. And it's a survival check if somebody wants to. Yeah.
I'm pretty
We have
okay.
survivors.
We do have survivors.
Andromeda's probably our Andromeda or Naya are probably our best survivalers.
Thank you.
Plus
Right
9.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how much of a sailor I am, but me and water seem to get along.
Yeah, but you get along with like a capsized vessel. The rest of us, not so much.
That among my top fears, that's not even in the top 100. Capsizing is
I can
fine.
hold my breath for
That's like
19
an,
minutes or whatever the rules are. I'm fine.
an
Yeah.
optimistic turn.
That's
Oh.
probably a desire at some point.
Right, exactly. Oh, we capsized? Great. Things are looking up.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. I was waiting for that.
Is this a submarine now? Even better.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Right. Now I can scream. Now I can scream at will without having to dunk my head.
Doesn't it occasionally submarine? Isn't that how we got it out of a cave or something?
That's
But
right.
I thought it only submarined because everyone was undead on it before, so they didn't care.
Maybe.
That was my impression, but it's been a long time since that happened.
Oh, so Naya and the undead crew go like hand in hand. This could be a full-on submarine where the water's in the boat, and it would be cool.
Indiana Jones did it. I'll be fine.
But just as a head count, you guys would be bothered by that.
Hey,
If you
look.
leave like an air pocket, like at the bottom of the boat, then
That's a deal breaker. The air
Just
pocket.
cling to the mast. Fast. We'll all get our saltwater cleanse in. It'll be great.
Okay. Just wanted to count.
I can hold my breath for 20 minutes or whatever the stupid whole breath rules are, but
So I'm a survival tank. Does someone want to give me the help action to try and do it, or does someone like their chances better?
Yeah.
I'll give you the help action. Do you have to be trained in the skill to do that, right? I don't have survival actually.
I do. But I think Andromeda's probably better than I am, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, what is it? My favorite terrain is coast. So.
Oh.
hey,
This has got to be
Garrett. Garrett's shaking his
gotta
head
be
no.
coast.
That means yes, right? This is the coast.
I don't know. It is kind of rocky. Let me see if it mentions the word coast anywhere. It just says jagged rocks and sea. I'm not sure.
Jagged rocky coast.
But it's a coast. Is it not where
I
jagged
don't know.
rocks meet the
Does-
sea?
Does a rock have a coast if it's in the sea?
Is not lava liquefied rocks?
Think about it.
Magma.
It's not land, just lava in solid form. And that thus makes a coast because it's
Is
by the
not
water.
The edge of the boat.
Okay, this
a
is coast. Sure, it's coast.
And I can
God.
totally
As if
help
you didn't
out.
already make the survival check, probably. Yes, it's coast.
Okay.
It's going to be like a
Whatever
DC
that
10
means.
survival check or something.
Yeah.
Just
It's
way
it's
overthinking
not,
it.
It's not level 9 DC. In fact, I'm the DM. I'm going to change the DC.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
no.
more rocks
Oh,
suddenly
crap.
up here.
DC 50.
Whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna guide myself. Okay.
Now we're spending all party resources on the jagged rocks now.
Hey, you want to get off on the right foot. Jagged
Uh,
rocks,
I already lost
Yeah.
one crew. I'm not
Right.
losing another one.
I've
Right.
officially made this the toughest encounter in the book, Jagged Rocks. At Type
I love it.
Here we go.
Well, so many parties are foiled by doors, So
Yeah.
it's sort of on par
Yeah.
with that.
I rolled a 30
Okay.
twice.
Sure you
With
did.
advantage.
I
So
rolled
that's-
26 two times and then 4 on my guidance. So yes, I rolled a 30.
Great.
That's 6.
Great.
There you go.
Andromeda, did you just want to roll for fun? Or that was the help? You're saying
That
Right,
was the
yeah,
help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Right.
Oh, so don't hit the rocks and capsizing still bad. Oh, why didn't you guys just say that?
Yeah.
I just K-park right in front of the island.
The Ultros does like pirouettes around the rocks, like very elegantly. it's if a ship could be navigated to dance, it's literally dancing. It's like doing the waltz at times, and yeah.
I'd like to glare internally at Esther. Like, why do we even need you? Like,
Internal glare. Wow.
Did I not mention I'm an admiral? I should have mentioned that earlier. I apologize.
pull out your admiral hat.
I should have listed that amongst our assets much earlier. I apologize.
Wow. Okay. Okay, you guys park the boat. Who's going to head on to Typhon Island? I'm assuming the 5 of you. Is that all you're going to take? Esther's coming, obviously.
wow.
Oh.
Unfortunate, but yes.
She'll be there.
Yeah, I'm cool with leaving NPCs here, although that has not always been the safest route, apparently. But I usually like to leave these folks at the boat.
Let's review who's on the boat. So we have Esther, okay. Kira and Pythor. They've been along for the ride. Sadie.
Good old
Sadie the Satyr. Bullbug.
Bullbug.
Everybody's favorite Bullbug.
Everyone's actual
Nessa and Folon, the centaurs.
right. Right. Some people are married to some of them.
Yes, effectively. Condrus and Chuckles.
Nice.
Yep.
Chuckles.
Dr. Sacrifice, who you brought along
Classic.
from like the first island that you ever visited. You basically took
We're trying to
that poor girl from.
deprogram her. It's cool.
20 Amazon warriors.
Oh, I forgot about them.
It's just turning into a Christmas song.
Party Owl.
Oh
And
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Party Owl.
Mechanical Party Owl is on the boat. And Bert and Sheepy. Your copper and
dragons.
brass dragons,
Yeah.
respectively.
I mean, we should probably bring Party Owl at least. Like, he brings the party.
It's a party.
It also could be used to like send messages
Would-
back to the boat in case we get in trouble. But mostly for the party.
Would you like me to scout? I can do it so much better than Nicodemus.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Remember, there's a little rivalry there. So
That's
There
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
Talons flexed.
all right, so you're
Yeah.
taking Party Owl. That's the one NPC you decided to take is Party Owl. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk my dragon.
Yeah.
He's still too
Pyther will
tiny.
take care of it.
But you could
Pyther-
take him
Pyther
on
will
like a
feed it
baby
for you while you're
Yoda.
gone.
I'm not
Oh, no.
putting him in a robot corpse or whatever.
Robot corpse.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So you disembark. All right. So let's see here. Oh, there's some background on the island of Typhon if anyone cares. Kira can tell you as you're exiting the boat. Oh, hey guys, by the way, it has several other names. This island. It's known as the Island of Horror, the Island of the Maw, and the Father of Monsters. Good luck.
No, come back.
Cool.
Where was that story? Hello?
Actually, there's legend that the center of the island is a scar in the fabric of reality. Huh. Who would have known?
Oh, cool. We're just going to fight Cthulhu in here. Great.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we can push Esther into it.
I'm always looking for things to push Esther in.
But hey, we brought Party Owl, so
We're good.
yeah.
Okay. So this thing is an active volcano. So there's really
Cool.
the volcano actually towers almost a mile into the sky, it says. So this thing is immense. There's not really an easy way up the slopes, but I'm not going to make you make any more survival checks because I don't want to put myself through that anymore. So you make the journey up, but to get to the actual center of the island, the place where I think Nyrix is most interested in visiting to deal with the curse
Mm-hmm.
on his family, on his person, on his race.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 caves that you note that can get you in there. And I can give you 3 things that distinguish these caves apart from one another. It's kind of like let's make a deal, right? Is it on before the price is
Cave
right or
number
after?
1.
Yeah, whatever. Cave number 1. Taking a look at this cave, immediately at the entrance, you're struck by the rank odor of feces, stale sweat, and rotting meat. And you see little half-eaten fish fins, cracked bones, and humanoid appendages that sort of litter the floor at the entrance of the cave. Sounds exciting. Cave number 1.
Poop, rot, and blood. And body parts. Got it.
Cave number 2. At the entrance of this cave, you can see just into the cave. The halls of this cave are lined with extremely lifelike marble statues. You've seen these things like these before.
Right.
Some of them are broken, but each depicts a beautiful woman with a face showing abject fear.
Oh.
Fun.
Obviously,
Cave number 2.
Collector along a common theme, right?
Cave number 3. This one you don't actually see anything. It's more what you hear. From the inside of this cave, you can hear moans and screams. that grow louder as the closer that you get. Cave number 3. Y'all, you get to pick a cave that you get to go into to try to get to the center of the island. Would it be cave number 1, cave number 2, or cave number 3? Welcome to Typhon Island.
Cave number 1 is a feast for smell, feast for the nose. Cave number 2 is a sort of a feast for the eyes, and eyes you probably want closed. And then cave number 3 is a feast for the ears.
It's not only a literal visit, it's a metaphorical visit to Typhon Island, everybody.
Oh boy. Okay.
The audience claps. The audience being Esther. He's excited.
Everyone remembers the poem, hear no evil, see no evil, smell no evil.
Yeah. I was just going to say that.
The third monkey's like,
yeah.
High five, Marty.
Okay. Does anybody have any thoughts, feelings?
If we take the second cave, we can close our eyes and we can get Nicodemus and Party Owl to guide us through.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I like not having disadvantage, so either 1 or 3. But I can also like scry or divine or clairvoy into any if we would find a preview helpful. But that will start to eat resources, but it might be worth knowing what we're getting into.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, if you can do any divination.
Sure.
Work
Sounds
your
good.
magic.
Let's see.
Okay, so you're going to use a cheat code. Got it. All right.
Also, a resource.
Quick, somebody take like 8 levels in Warlock.
Now you want to be able to see through dungeons or whatever?
Yeah, ghostly gaze.
Just seeing what my options are because I keep getting these for free. So I can clairvoy, or what does scrying do better? Oh, scrying is on specific people, places, and things. So clairvoyance is better for anything within a mile. So do we have an interest in one cave over the other for me to spy on? Do we want to see what turns things to stone? Do we want to see what smells like that before we have to smell it up close? Or do we want to see what all those moans and screams are about, since that's the least evident?
Would we
danger?
Want to have you clairvoy down 1 and then send the birds down the other 2?
If so, then I will clairvoy down the one that requires no sense of smell. I'll clairvoy down the stinky pit, because I can just send one of my senses, not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Choice number 1, we're going to clairvoy down cave number 1, the smelly cave. Okay.
Party Owl, maybe to the center one, because he can't be turned to stone, probably, because he's a construct. Or I don't know how that works, but... Right? As opposed to Nicodemus. Oh, Nicodemus is also
a robot.
Right, so either one.
We got 2 robo-birds.
Robirds. Well, I don't know. Where do you want to send Nicodemus?
I mean, Nicodemus is sort of up for anything.
So brave, such a brave boy.
So yeah, Party Owl down the center then, and Nicodemus down the third.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Clairvoyance. Let's deal with that first. Okay, so you clairvoy into cave 1. Naya, you see a grotesquely bloated man with a canine head lying back in a pile of filth. And it seems as if it's sort of guarding, or you get the sense that this is like a toll situation. Like there's a toll to pay to have to get through the cave.
He collects poop.
Do you want to make a... You're probably good at this, but you do like either a religion or arcana check for me?
I am not good at either of those.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Awesome.
I will guide myself, but that doesn't. Well, that's not going to make a difference. Yeah, it did not make a difference. I rolled an 8.
Yeah. So I'll tell you that you're sure that this this thing is not of this world. Let's put it this way: it's not of this plane of existence. But
Oh.
you're not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Demon.
Party Owl. Cave number 2.
Crap.
So Party Owl heads down the cave. So let's see. Party Owl would have to. You're not telepathically linked or anything to Party Owl, right? So Party Owl just goes in, and you're hoping it comes out.
Yeah.
Nicodemus is the same way. Nicodemus goes in, and you're hoping Nicodemus comes out.
Technically, let me see.
Oh, excuse me.
Where is he? Where is he? I think, yeah, it speaks in a series of clicks and squawks that only I can understand. So yeah, he has to come back out.
Okay. All right. So both of those mechanical things go in. All right. Let's see who comes back out first, if they come back out. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Nicodemus comes back out relatively quickly and clicks and squawks that probably only a few minutes into cave number 3, there is a large dimly lit cavern, and there are a bunch of people in there of various races and types. In fact, there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 altogether that are caged up, locked up.
This is the third or the
And
second?
this is the 3rd cave that Nicodemus is reporting on.
Right.
And they seem to be almost like malnourished, like they've been kept there for way too long, and they're just hanging on. But there's no evidence of what is actually keeping them captive.
There's no jailer visible.
Party Owl simply does not return.
Oh no, poor guy.
Maybe he found a good party.
We will remember you, I guess.
Delta, gain 14 temporary hit points because I cast a divination spell. By the way.
Well,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, sounds like you should send Delta down cave too. See what's going on. I'm just messing.
So we have 2 known, semi-known quantities and 1 unknown quantity. Do we want to go for the unknown or the 2 of the knowns? Either of the knowns.
And it was the first one was
Dog boy.
Yeah, I think I know what it is, but Naya didn't succeed on a Arcana check to figure it out. So yeah, it's just some sort of gross, morbid dog man.
That will probably have to pay a toll too.
Yeah, pound of flesh, probably.
Oh.
Maybe literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's probably an obvious trap, the fact that innocents may be in danger in the 3rd cave is compelling to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though it's some sort of trapper cave, it's actually a angler fish for catfish or whatever.
It's got a cage full of moaning people shaped lure on its forehead, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one, we should probably go get Party Owl.
I mean, probably.
Do we not have a way to recall Party Owl.
Yeah, can we put him back in his
We have to
Pokeball?
go get him.
Party Owl's actually a magic item, right?
Yeah,
Says
that's
it.
what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, but it's the. Doesn't he like turn? So we'd have to go get him to turn him back into the magic item. Isn't that how it works?
Is he the Serpentine Owl? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Always a pleasure.
Um,
Yeah, figures of wondrous power. I just want to see how.
I guess you
So
could throw
it's
it.
small enough to fit into a pocket, a little statuette. Speak the command word.
like a
You screw
Pokemon.
Party Owl out. It becomes a living creature. Blah blah blah. This for a duration specific each figurine, and at the end it reverts to its figurine form. Yeah, so and if it hits 0 hit points, it turns back into its figurine.
So maybe it got 0 hit pointed.
So Party Owl is currently AWOL within cave number 2.
Cave wall.
Okay. Well, what's the decision then, gang? You're going to split up, you're going to break up the party and head into 2 caves. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll be right back.
No.
I vote for whatever everyone else votes for. You know me.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
right back, sorry.
Okay, that's 1 vote for whatever.
Yeah, I think Cave 3 is too compelling to me. That's my only vote.
Yeah,
I don't-
it seems like there's a time factor, right, involved. Like, even if we're like, okay, we'll deal with the obvious threats first, or the mysterious threat first, we still have a time click with these guys. They seem like they're on their last legs, right?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
Party Owl's just taking his time, you know? We should give him time to come back.
Which
Just because he's not back yet doesn't mean he's never coming back.
Right.
Party Owl has proven themselves to be Drama Owl, and they just keep causing problems with our existing party bird. So if we never see that thing again, I'm fine. But
Shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Brutal.
Let's leave like a
Saying.
note for Party Owl.
Once we lost our original crew, Naya just stopped caring.
yeah, some Medusa has her
It's like,
Party Owl now.
Get
That's
it? I'm
fine.
not going to get attached to anything anymore.
Or
My
a
birthday's in
basilisk.
17 days.
So
I mean-
the potential to save innocent lives in Cave 3 is my most compelling. But I'll go wherever we go.
I
Yeah.
get the feeling that none of these tunnels are very good, and I'd rather
Yeah.
go with the middle one so we get our bird boy back, because it is technically our stuff, and I want our stuff back. But I think having a
Okay.
relatively intelligent person in Cave 2 rather than 3, where it's probably some sort of weird, oh, you can help us by taking our place type of thing.
Oh, that might be true.
Cynical Andromeda.
Well, the racist ghost in our lion friend's head is kind of making me cynical about things.
I understand. It's rough.
Me too.
He has a way of on people. Yeah.
Well, I agree with Naya about
Oh,
going
could
for the
we?
innocence.
Could Naya clairvoy down too and check on Party Owl and see if he's just chilling with a Medusa or something? You know.
Have another clairvoyance up your sleeves.
I do, and you
Oracle?
can't upcast it, so it stays at a certain level. If you guys really want that owl back, I've already planted my flag on Don't Care Hill, but if you guys do, I can look.
Well, because it's like 2 for 2 and then 2 for 3, so
Yeah, and-
technically you're the deciding vote, Andy.
Oh, me?
Esther's the
True.
tiebreaker. Okay.
What?
I'll figure out what Esther wants to do.
I forgot we had this owl until like 5 minutes ago. I do think Kyros would probably care. Be like, oh no, our friend. Andy's kind of ambivalent. We have a robot bird. I don't know why we needed a second robot bird. But we should probably go get him. Stupid conscience.
I will clairvoy down cave 2.
Okay. Down cave 2, you clear
What's
void.
behind cave number 2?
Andromeda, gain 14 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
You clairvoy. I'll give you the full experience since you're the oracle. You can hear
sight.
You can hear slithering noises.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dark in the cave though, and it's hard to get a clear sight on what it is that's darting back and forth. It's serpentine in nature. You think it has little snakes coming out of its head.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, it's much more muscular and much larger, a Medusa type of creature than what you've been encountering.
Some sort of super Medusa.
Having said that,
Yeah.
there's a little figurine of an owl at the far end of the cave.
It got bit or something.
Just sitting there perfectly, like as if it's just waiting for somebody to come along and rescue it. You think you almost see a glisten of a tear coming down its little statuesque eye. But that's where your clairvoyance ends.
Does anyone have mage
Is it
hand?
a tear or is it poison?
Listen, could we send Nicodemus down there to retrieve Party Owl?
And we're just
then
gonna
we
have to
can
go
go.
get Nicodemus, and that takes like 8 hours to fix.
Don't take my bird.
I
You just got him back.
I have mage hand. So if I go in there, but I'm gonna need to see it to grab it.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's like what range, like 30 feet.
Hey,
30 feet
by the
is
way,
good. I mean-
all of these caves have exits out of the back of them into the actual center of the island where you're
Yeah.
trying to get, not to
Right.
distract from your like
All
side
roads-
goals that you're creating
all
for
roads
yourselves.
All roads lead to Rome.
Well, then
Yeah.
let's just
But there you go.
let's just get Party Owl, I guess, and fight the super Medusa.
Oh, I was going to come back and say I couldn't find it.
Never mind then.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, so maybe you got to
Okay.
the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we'll find him on the other side.
Probably left us.
God, Marty.
Wow.
I mean,
That
that's
thing's
fair.
just
None
been
of the rest of us can see. Like,
I trust you implicitly.
Yeah, how many of you have dark vision? We're going to get fucked in that cave. Like, I am doing you all a favor.
We gotta close our eyes to fight the super Medusa anyway.
Well, that's
I
true.
just-
One way or the other, we're in the dark.
I just have
do not have
need
dark
to point out from a DM's perspective, this is the first time I think Naya has taken on the mantle of Oracle and all the responsibility and weight that come along with it.
That's right.
That I will give Naya inspiration.
Thanks.
oh.
Answer unclear.
Yeah.
Ask again
Your
later.
job is to mislead commoners, right? That's what oracles do.
I
Yeah.
exclusively lie to teenagers.
Yeah.
Okay. So Naya's lied to everybody, and now
Mhm.
our decision is cave number 3, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We can sneak around the back if you guys want it later, but I mean, that bird ain't worth it.
Okay. Cave number 3. This cave is called the Cave of Vulgarity. That sounds like a fun title.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Vulgarity.
Is there a specific way that you guys want to enter this cave, or you're just going to march in there? Like 5 of you in an exact line, either
Stealth is probably
ready
more
for a
accurate.
chain lightning or something like that? Or you guys just going to...
I mean, we should probably enter spewing vulgarities, right?
Motherfucker. Right. Stealth?
We can certainly try.
Yeah, I don't think we're the
Oh,
stealthiest.
it's going to
of
group
these.
stealth in? Okay.
I think so.
All right. Give me 5 stealth checks. So that sounds like a great response.
I mean, it's fine. I just it's not like amazing.
Let's go in alphabetical order as we do. Andromeda?
Whoa.
I'm rolling stealth.
Mhm.
Oh.
19.
19's good. Okay, that's a good one. Delta?
As the rogue, a dirty 20.
Hey, dirty 20. Naya?
I got a real sack lunch 16.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Okay. Not bad. Nyrix?
12.
12 is not so great.
Not so
Zero.
great.
14.
I do have an inspiration.
It's in between the not so great and the pretty okay.
14. Kind of lackluster. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see.
I only had 2. I'm giant.
Okay. All right. You guys stealth in, and you see the scene as laid out by Nicodemus. There's maybe like 3 different sort of large-sized cages here with humanoid figures sort of entrapped within them. And to be specific, there is one that includes 2 Theters. One's a male Oread, the other a female Ra nymph. There are there's one that has very obvious warrior monk from Aresia, dressed the part. There with him is another male humanoid. This is a soldier, looks like a captain of the guard from Mitros.
Oh.
And finally, in the third cage, there are 2 Amazonian warriors, 2 ladies, full Amazon garb. And they're all like at the, looking joyful at the cage, like, hey guys. They're like, they look almost exhausted. They're all on the ground, sort of just splayed out on the floor of these cells. And they're sort of like, you see a bit of joy light up in their eyes a little bit as you enter, but then it just fades right away into just hopelessness.
Mm.
What would you like to do? So there's these cages, and then there's an exit to the back of the cave. It looks like it heads further into the volcano.
Does it look like there's any obvious like lock mechanism that we could?
Yeah, there's locks on all of these. There's obvious locks on all these
Time for the rogue.
I mean, I joke that I am the rogue, but I do have thieves' tools.
There you go. Go for it.
Okay. You can make 1 check if you want, Delta, if you want to make it easy.
Rogue is
1
as
check for all
rogue
3.
does.
Okay, and okay.
Can I guide you?
Yeah, I'll take
Okay,
all
little bit
the
of
help I
guidance.
can get. So I always forget how to do a thieves' tools check. How do I do this again?
Dex modifier, and if you've got the proficiency, I think it's a +2.
Okay.
Or is it plus proficiency?
Plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency.
Plus proficiency, not +2. Yeah, it's normally 2 because it always comes up early in games, but it's actually plus proficiency.
All right.
Which you guys are what, at 3 now? Is that right?
We're at +4.
4. Oh, okay, wow.
And then
You
plus
just hit
D4.
4.
As of 9th level.
Yeah, okay.
We also have 1 more cantrip reality if we have cantrips. 1 more die roll.
Rolled that off the table. Let's see. So there'll be 25.
Wow. Okay. You quickly go around. Click, click, click. And as soon as you click the last lock, these doors all sort of now swinging open, you hear a giggle from within the cave. And materializing in the middle of the cave appears to be a male satyr in all its little goatee form. It says, "Oh, goody, more friends to play with. Don't you want to play with us all? Come, friends, show them how we all dance and sing." And all the people, almost as if against their will, are forced onto their feet and almost looking like little marionette puppets, or like doing little forced movements and like pushing the cage doors open and walking out. And all 6 of these figures surround you.
Oh, we should have just fought the Super Medusa.
Hey, not Pulsator.
Hey, let's all roll initiative and
Okay,
see what happens.
We could
Fine.
see if we could run away and get them to chase us and get the Super Medusa to turn them all to stone.
But how is that saving these innocent people?
Well, they'll be like, if they're, it's like put stuff in the freezer if you turn them to stone. You can fix them later. We got stuff to do.
So let's
Or we could just take the
see.
satyr out. And hopefully that breaks whatever spell.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure that'll do it.
Okay, is anybody above a 20?
I have 20 exactly.
Naya, 20 exactly.
Oh,
I asked
that's
for
right.
above a 20, Naya, but I will accept it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Naya's at a 20. Anybody else at a 20? No. Anybody above a 15? Delta?
18.
Oh, Andromeda, 18.
Yeah.
Or, well, I guess I'm pulling a Marty. I am at a 15.
Okay. Andromeda's at an 18. Delta is at a 15. Anybody above a 10? Huh?
11.
All right, 11 for Nyrix.
Kyros, don't you have advantage?
Yes.
Esther is mightily disappointed. What in the hell are you doing? Huh? Wake up! It's time to fight.
I got very distracted by the dancing. It looked fun.
The dancing.
Well, Kyros does enjoy the theater, so maybe.
Yeah.
He
It's like
does.
I was
He
like,
does.
oh yay, and then I realized they're not into it, and that's not cool. Then I got sad,
All
so I
right.
rolled a 7.
Kyros with advantage at a 7. Ooh.
Because I rolled the 7 first, and I was like, oh, I have advantage. This isn't that 1. I rolled a 1 on my next check, so.
Oh.
Great. Great. Okay. Naya, you reacted very quickly to this threat at a 20, and you, my lady, will get to kick us off. So to set the scene, the little satyr guy, there's one feature of note, Naya, that stands out about this satyr. There's actually kind of two. One, the appearance as a satyr is a little bit off. You're suspicious that something's just not right about the way the satyr looks. But secondly, this satyr is holding on to a rod in its left hand. And
There
if you'd
you
like,
go.
you can make an Arcana check to try to figure out what that rod might be.
As established, if it didn't grow in a glade, I don't know it. I got a 6.
Okay, you don't know.
Yep. Let me just confirm.
I think I can contextually do some math here. And think that we chose the right path.
But where's the...
R.I.P. Party Owl.
Oh, there it is.
He's resting. He's not dead.
So that just happens at the... I'm going to cast... use a charge of my Robe of Stars and cast Magic Missile at the 5th level.
Oh boy. Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Naya's coming out swinging.
So,
Yep.
well, that's not very helpful. So, +4, and it starts at 3, so 7. 1d4 plus 1 times 7.
Oh, so 7 stars, 7 magic
Yeah.
missiles.
Yeah. So this plus 7, so 26 damage as an opening.
Wow. All right. Those stars wail into that poor little satyr body.
Okay. And then I will turn invisible and back up.
Where'd Naya go?
Great. All right. Naya pulled a Naya. Andromeda at 18. There's now a beaten up satyr with a rod in its hand and some very distraught marionette looking like figures surrounding you. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack the very beat up looking satyr.
Okay. You're going to move in and melee? Is that what you're saying?
You can Captain America, Wonder Woman.
That's true.
You could do that.
I guess, yeah, I'll just use my short sword and just, like, crowd him up and, like, smash him.
Okay. Go for it. Do you have 2 attacks, Andromeda? Or
Yes, I do.
1? Okay. Yeah. All right.
I got
2 attacks.
2 attacks. That's 14 to hit for the first one.
14 is a miss.
No.
He's a tiny little satyr.
He's a tiny little satyr.
It's a tiny little satyr body.
That's even worse. That's a 12.
12 is a miss. 2 swings at the satyr, and the satyr just seems to nimbly dodge. Little tricksy satyr. Okay. Anything else, Andromeda? Bonus action at all?
Do I have a bonus action? Not right now, I don't think.
Okay.
So.
Does Nicodemus use your bonus action usually?
Oh yeah, that's right. He does.
Oh, Nicodemus.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nicodemus is gonna come in and.
Okay, to the eyes.
To the
Like
eyes.
Nicodemus does. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, attack away, Nicodemus. Fly by.
Where is it? Good boy. Here he is. He does a. His stupid things. Oh, his talons. He did a 17.
17 hits.
Yay.
17 is a hit.
So that's 4 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, it is non-magical, correct, Liz? Nicodemus?
He's not magic.
Verb. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be... Doesn't hurt him as much. He has resistance, so... But he will take 2 of the 4. Okay. Delta at 15. You get to act next.
Yeah.
With all your sneaky rogueness.
So are the people that I just freed like surrounding me now? Like, are they between me and the satyr?
They're not between you and the satyr, but they are sort of circling around the backs of all of you, right?
I guess would
you as a
moving
party
away
are all
from
the mill,
them.
except for Naya. Now Naya's like invisible and gone. She's.
Oh, yeah.
But the rest of you are all sort of in this like it's like a fight pit kind of feel, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're in the middle of it.
So would moving away from them towards the satyr provoke an op attack?
Not yet.
Okay. Cool. Then let's see. And could I get to the satyr within this turn then?
You can. It is 1 move to the satyr.
I don't necessarily like how you asked if it was a melee attack to Andromeda, but melee attacks are what I got. So.
Hey. Gotta do you. You know, they hang out with Andromeda. Everybody just get in melee, you know, real tight quarters. I like it.
Well, we also got our shield wall going up too, right?
I haven't activated it yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I've got to activate it, and I only get 1 per long rest, so I'm a little.
Yeah, I don't know. This is the entry guard. Like.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't gonna rage,
like...
probably.
Yeah. Shoosh. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I'll run up on him and attack.
Okay. Attack away with your 2. Oh, no. 1 attack, right?
Yeah, I only have 1 attack.
That rogue said 2.
That's how rogue. No, rogues only have 1.
All rogues only have 1.
Because of sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we multi-class into fighter, I thought. So your rogue fighter build would just...
Plus action surge, right?
Yeah, right.
But I do have the Rod of Lordly Might.
Oh, God. Here we go. It's like plus 47 and make 8 saves. And then...
Yeah, and then I can press buttons.
Yeah, then I press a couple buttons. Oh, is this encounter over? What happened?
Okay, so that's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go.
So
Hang on to your hat, friends.
14 and 22.
Let's see. So that's 11 damage, and then
And that is magical, so it's going to take all of that.
yeah. And what do these buttons do again? One, it becomes a flame tongue. One, it becomes a battle axe.
Battle tongue.
Magic.
You hit both buttons at the same time, that's a battle tongue.
Right. Cast Vicious Mockery with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't need that.
Psychic
Battering
damage
ram.
melee weapon.
Exactly. It licks you.
Then a compass. Let's see. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, it can't be used until the next. Oh, those are the next dawn ones. That's right. So I can choose drain life, paralyze, or terrify.
Paralyze.
Let's
God.
paralyze this sucker.
Paralyze.
That doesn't sound right.
Creates auto crits.
Yeah. So DC 17 strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Itty bitty satyr.
-1.
Nice.
Literally bonuses in every other stat.
I feel like I made the right choice then.
What was the DC?
17.
Well,
He's
I
gotta
rolled
roll
an 18 -1.
Which is 17?
17.
Damn it.
Damn.
Next time.
Well, I can't
Yikes.
use it again until the next dawn, so.
Okay.
We can
So
come
no
back
effect
tomorrow
on
and
the.
kick
Oh,
his
so
ass.
it successfully saves, no effect. It doesn't get paralyzed.
Correct.
Well, that's good. Is that it for Delta? Do you have any bonus action thing up your sleeve, Delta?
I do have some pretty good bonus actions. But none that I can use right now, so.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yes, I can. I will shield myself. Sorry. I think.
Oh, you're gonna cast shield on you. Okay.
Shield's a reaction, I think.
Shield of
no,
Fate's not.
it's
Shield
of
of
Fate.
Faith. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, at 14 is our friend the satyr, who is now bloodied, by the way.
Good for
Well, that's good.
Good job.
Okay, couple of things. So first, the satyr bursts into its true form, which is actually something a little more akin of a humanoid male with these large like demony bat wings and a little tail coming off of its cute little man butt.
Oh,
And I'm just describing what I see in
it's an
D&D.
How big
incubus.
is he?
It's kind of got red fiery hair
Yeah.
and sweaty chest. It's like you can
Gross.
see all
He's
the abs.
He's all
Like a
oiled
10
up.
pack. There's so many abs. Sorry, just describing what I see. Cool black pants, awesome black boots. Got little the little like half sleeve deal going on because it looks cool. Yeah, it has no mechanical effect at all. It looks pretty sweet. Has like a little choker thing going on around the neck because what Devil Boy doesn't.
Just a
Anyway.
baker's dozen of abs.
That's right.
Too many abs.
Where did the 13th come from? How'd that fit in there?
It's that weird like top ab, you know?
Right.
Okay.
Super ab.
So it can take. Oh, let's see. That's interesting. Okay.
I still think we picked right.
Yeah.
Incubus is better than Super Medusa or whatever the fucking Knoll demon was.
Shit demon. Yeah, it's definitely like a knoll.
Yeah.
He's like
Weird thing about
laying in poop.
weird thing about the incubus is that it has an action of a Theralness. So
Oh, fuck me.
my dog's like that. It just goes ethereal because that's what it does.
I can follow it.
I need that gem
If we want me to. If
I mean,
we're like, whatever.
that means you can
Incubus
stab it if
goes
you can follow
ethereal.
it.
However, all of the rest of its telepathically linked
Crap.
thralls do not. They're still very much here, and they're very much active, and they don't even have weapons. They're just going to start punching on folks. So there's 4 of you. Let's do the 4 first, and we'll figure out who the extra ones go to. All right. So 6 hits Kyros, no. 14 Delta, probably not. 14 Nyrix, probably not. And 21 Andromeda.
Ugh.
Me. That hits.
You got punched in the nose.
Ow.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Wow, that's strong.
I'll say it's one of the Amazon warriors because that feels thematic.
Does Andromeda know them?
No,
Like,
I
for
think
these
they've been
guys-
here for years.
It's like a cousin of yours.
You
that
might have
was
heard
Ah,
of some,
shit.
out.
some like lost.
Oh, Brittany, oh no.
Yeah, Brittany.
It's Brittany, your cousin. Her name's Brittany Spears because she was really good with spear fighting.
Free
Oh,
Brittany.
no.
Yeah.
Am I right, everybody?
Yeah.
Free
Yeah,
Brittany.
you need to
Brittany.
free Brittany. Yeah, absolutely. All right, the other 2.
Yes.
Let's see.
I didn't
Heroes
think we'd get to free
and-
Britneys today, but that's where we're at now.
All right, Kyros and Andromeda. You get the extra 2. Here we go. Kyros, 19.
That's a hit.
That's 6 bludgeoning damage from Jamie, who's Brittany's sister, who's also there.
Jamie Lamb.
Andromeda, 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, no.
2 bludgeoning damage from the little satyr dude that just kicked you in the shin.
How many? 2?
2.
2. Well, that one wasn't so bad. He slapped me.
Yeah. Yeah. He hooked you in the shin with his little satyr hoof.
Yuck.
Yeah. Because seems like that's what he would do. Okay. At 11, Nyrix. You can't see Demon Boy anymore.
No.
There's a bunch of these thralls sort of just closing in around you.
Now,
What would you like to do?
I saw that this demon boy had a rod, right?
You did.
And that they seem to be using it in some way to direct these guys.
You would suspect that. Yep.
Okay, do I think that
You want to make an Arcana check?
Sure. Do I think Dispel Magic might have an effect on this? 23 Arcana.
Oh. Well, you know this is a rod of rulership. You've probably seen one in your past somehow.
Okay.
Or maybe you've just read about it. It's a rare thing, but you know it exists. Yeah, you can use this to command obedience from creatures of your choice that you can see that are within 120 feet of you.
Do I think if I use Dispel Magic that I could dispel the effect that's currently operant?
That's a good question. Does
I
Dispel
looked
work?
at the spell and it says a magical effect, but then it talks about spell level. So I don't know if items have a designated spell level or not. Like I know there's a
let's
DC
see.
attached to
So
items.
what does this thing actually do? You can present it. Keep this to. Yeah, it's like a status effect. I don't know. So let's have fun. Let's say yes, but you'll probably have to make a check unless you can. Because what's the spell do out of the box? It's like third
Dispel
level
those
or
third
lower.
level or higher, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I know there's a DC attached to the effect. Does that denote
Right.
a spell level?
So if you cast Dispel Magic at third level, I'm going to have you make a DC check.
But if I cast it higher, no check.
If you cast it higher, I will say there's no check.
I'll cast it at fourth level. Poof.
Okay.
Get rid of 1 fourth level slot and hopefully free these 4 exhausted thralls from their dance of combat.
Okay.
That's my action.
You cast a spell magic, and these folks seem to be like shaking their head, like as if they're waking up from a bad dream.
Okay, great. That makes me happy. I'm going to give who's first up in the order? Is it Naya?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is Naya.
Okay, Naya, I'm going to give you inspiration. Give a minimum roll of 3. Until you use it, you can either be immune to fear or can't be surprised, and your passive P increases by 5, which is a little... We're in the middle of combat now, so I don't know. Whatever you want to do. You either get advantage on saves against effects that would frighten you until you burn it, or your passive P increases by 5.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. And again, minimum value of 3. And yeah, I guess I will maybe move. I'll stay where I am, I guess.
Okay.
Done.
Kyros, the end of the round. People seem to be coming to their senses. The incubus is nowhere to be seen. You can almost think you can almost hear him giggling somewhere, though.
Yeah.
Is that the incubus?
Can I ready a longbow action for when he reappears to shoot him with my longbow?
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. And
All right.
that'll be my turn.
So let's go a couple more. Naya, what are you thinking?
Are the ethereal and astral planes distinct and different?
They are.
What an asshole.
Right? It's just the lamest thing you can do.
Remaining invisible, I will make my way to the opposing cave that leads deeper, and wait there for our host to reappear, or for us to move on because we're bored.
Okay. You think you hear the cries of a party owl echoing through the chambers beyond, but maybe that's just your imagination.
I tell the party I don't hear anything.
It's dead.
Okay, great.
Okay, that can't be
Great.
because it's dead. I mean, it's probably somewhere.
Andromeda, you just had a cute, in my opinion, cute devil boy just vanished right in front of you.
Yeah. Is he coming back? I would like
Don't
to
know.
hit him very hard.
Oh. Hit on him, you're saying, or hit him?
No, I mean hit him.
Oh, like literally hit him.
Yeah.
That's less exciting, but okay. So you're just going to wait around, and if he shows up, you're going to hit him really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Delta, any cool ideas from you?
Yeah, I'd like to blink.
Oh, fair's fair, right?
Okay.
So
Into the ethereal, you're saying?
Yep.
I'd love to back you up, but I only have keys to the astral.
Well, I gotta roll a d20 to see if I can even do it. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Give it a
love
shot.
this. What a power move.
I rolled a 19, so I blink.
Okay. So
now
you and
you can
Devil
see them.
Boy hanging out on the ethereal plane together. He's kind of got an oh shit look on his face.
Sup?
It's our meet cute moment.
Oh, hi. He is wearing his like lube and stuff, right?
Maybe,
His leather
maybe we
pants.
should do some. Maybe we should just do a little side thing in the ethereal here with
Oh,
Delta
no.
for a second.
Hey, girl.
It's like,
No,
he's like, hey,
not your girl.
hey.
Don't talk to
He's
me.
Ryan Gosling.
Actually, he's like, hey, what's up? Make a DC whatever wisdom save.
Oh, no.
Great.
What's going on?
Let's see what's
How
going
you
on.
doing?
Let's see. 15. How am I doing?
Oh, that was the DC. No, he almost charmed you, but then it
It's
didn't
almost
work.
charming.
Delta, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna go over and hit him with a rod.
Oh no!
And you know what? Just for him, I'm gonna turn it into a battle axe.
Shit. It's very Power Rangers.
Just for him.
Sure. Go ahead.
So that's gonna be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Cool. The max damage, so that's gonna be 15 with that one.
Yeah, what's that look like when you kill the incubus?
So he is trying to like hit on me and stuff, and I just go, no, and
You were polite about it at least.
yeah. I'll like slice him, but definitely trying to. I was just trying to go for the arm to sever the arm from the rod, so hopefully permanently break that spell. But end up kind of slicing him in half a bit, just
Okay.
just a bit. I'm still getting a hold of the rod of lordly might, so I don't know.
You slice him in half, and like his arm and upper torso appear again on the material plane, and the rest of him just dies in the ethereal.
Still looking good though.
Nice
Still
trap
looking
there.
fresh. Like.
And the incubus has been defeated, and the innocent people have been saved.
We did it.
Okay, you found a rod of rulership.
Woo!
Ooh,
You guys can have that.
Delta comes back. I shoot her with my longbow. I say, "You son of a bitch!" Oh,
Don't
shit.
do it. I blink again.
Okay, cool. So you've defeated the incubus. You've got some people that you've saved that I imagine you're going to try to get back to the ship safely.
And up to the boat.
Oh yeah.
Quick party out.
We can
All right.
handle.
Don't go down
Since
any
we're-
other caves.
No more caves for you people at all. No weird volcano islands. None of that. You're not.
We've ended their conservatorship. Yes.
So somebody can add Rod of Rulership, or you can put it in the party. I don't know how you want to handle that. What I do want to do before we end is just describe the maw that is beyond, just to leave us on a little bit of a fun cliffhanger to let us all think about what we're going to do. Okay, so the maw is what they call sort of this central cone of the volcano that you're entering through the back entrance or the exit of this cave into the center, right? It's what's described here as a fiery maelstrom of magma that slowly circles the black pit at its center. It's like the magma that flows around it empties into this black pit of nothingness.
Imagine a dark whirlpool.
Yeah, some sort of
Dark lava whirlpool.
some sort of black hole void.
It actually seems like it keeps the volcano relatively stable. Like this island never grows any larger because even though it's very, very active, all this magma just flows into
Where's
this.
he dumping all
vortex
this
in the middle.
lava?
Some hell or another.
Yeah, it's dumping it into the fire plane, I'm sure, or something.
We got at least two fiends, probably a third. That's probably a Marilith over there or something.
As you all enter sort of this area, right? This cave exits into this center maw, as it's called. Most of you start hearing these competing whispers in your head. There's a set of whispers that promises great rewards for you if you just come a little closer. Just head into the vortex. There's something good waiting for you. Trust me. Really, it's really nice. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I'm
Just come
game.
on
Yeah.
inside. And there's another voice saying, run. Run for your lives. Get the F out of this chamber. Don't ever come back. You will literally be changed if you stay here too long. You need to run now. So those two voices are competing in most of your heads. Nyrix, you're the only person hearing no whispers.
Uh-oh.
As you gaze into this black vortex and this maw, you get a sense that comes over you. You've never been more clear. Your fate and destiny lie in whatever's on the other side of that black vortex in the middle of this thing. You know beyond a shadow of any doubt that that's where you need to go to end your family's curse. And with that, we'll stop. And we'll see what happens next time. Because
cool and great. And we're out.
We're out of time.
We'll find out where the lava goes.
Hold on, Timothy. You are muted or your sound went out.
I was muted.
There you
I
go.
was going to say, I'll just, dive in.
No! Don't dive into the hole!
That's a good button.
Quick, I'll get him.
I mean,
shoot an arrow.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Arrow happy to think.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it for next time, but I'll follow.
Wait.
I mean, as far as you're concerned, you're invincible for 17 days, probably, right, or whatever it is. Like you're like, I know when I'm supposed to go. So.
Yeah, look.
I don't think I like swimming, but okay.
Is it swimming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Join us next time if we all committed suicide just now.
I can hold my breath for up to an hour. So.
Can you still fly again?
Are you still sad?
Well, now I'm no longer sad because I'm like clarity, boop,
Hole.
Yeah.
So I think my wings just go floop out, and I just jump and dive into the hole. What'd you say? Hole.
Hole.
Never has a hole given me so much clarity. That's what some holes do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just clear everything up.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. We'll be back
So
soon.
next time, episode 39, the Hole of Clarity. We'll find out what everybody does.
God.
The hole of
After the
clarity?
incubus fight, the hole of clarity.
I'll put this in chat so I don't forget it.
Uh,
Do we have a date
okay,
for that
well.
yet?
Yeah, who knows?
Okay.
So we have to do the like and subscribe stuff, don't you? Is that what you guys do?
Yeah. Like
Don't
and
count on
subscribe
me
in
for
our
that.
in our hole of clarity. If you want to see more holes of clarity, ding on a bell.
We'll
Ding
be
on a
back
ding.
hopefully soon.
It should be clearer to you now more than ever what you should do.
Graceful is back this week. They're going to the moon to shoot a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
Cool.
The
Join us
moon.
then.
Well,
I gotta take us out. Now wake up, Stream Deck.